started with the review, tell me how to set this up, please. What should I do?
Turn it on.
Turn it on. All right, that's not the first step, but I could turn it on. There it is. Now what?
Gas.
Put on the gas tip and contact tip. So I'm going to stake this whip. I'm going to straighten it out. Okay. Now I don't like to turn it on until I have all this other stuff done first. So I straighten this out, and it looks like this. The contact tips, gas nozzles are over there in that tackle box on my podium over there. So let's pretend. I walked over there, I got some. Contact tip. Do I need to use a wrench for this? No, finger tight. Finger tight. You also need to grab a pliers. They actually don't call it a pliers, they call it a Welpers. Now this Welpers is smart, where this actually fits really well here. Some welders, you need to wrench it on there, wrench it off. So that's a gas cone. This one also fits right here. Okay, that's really nice too, that's the same size. Can you hold this just for a second? The inside of the gas cone, when you pick it up, make sure you inspect it. This part of the pliers actually allows you to clean this. Ooh, that came out. Okay, so there's no spatter on the inside. So that's also smart. The other part that I love, I know welders are brilliant. This is 3/8 of an inch. What is our contact to work distance? 3/8 of an inch. So when I set this up, and I want to set my stick out before I weld, it's this cut right here. Every time. And that's the right distance. Okay, super smart, right? Okay, now we missed a step. I did this, no big deal, but I missed a step. Not turn the gas on. How so? Slide that this way a little bit. Okay? Check my connections. What do you mean?
Ryan, just
Okay.
slide back over here underneath me more. There you go.
So these are good?
Thank you.
Okay? Can I strike an arc yet? No? Why? Ground clamp. There we go. I need to make sure this here, can you just sneak that around the tape, please? Yep. There we go. Is attached to my table. So I'm going to come over here, attach it to my table. Now I can weld. Okay, turn my machine on. Now tell me what I should do. Or, I'm sorry, Tyler, tell me what I should do now. You keep saying it. No, before that. Oh, jeez. Gas. Okay? So, you're going to help me. Go to that tank, turn the tank open, the big knob. Yep, turn it open. Yep, one more. Keep going. That's good, okay? Now I'm going to purge it, and then you're going to set it. So there's a dial right here, this one here, sets the gas. In your booths 1 through 7, there's a tank on the end here, and this little brass knob on the wall. You need to open the valve, and then adjust it here. Okay, so a little brass knob will set it. So let me purge, you set it between 20 and 30. Good, thank you. Okay. On these here, boosts 9 through 12, and there's another tank on the other side. Okay, today I'll turn the gas on and off. Eventually it'll be one of you. Okay. All right, can I weld now? What do I have to? Well, I put my stuff on. Yes. What else? I gotta adjust the wire speed and voltage. I'm gonna give you 2 settings today. A slow setting and a fast setting. We're gonna start with the small one, which is about 18 and a half, 19, and like 325. Okay? Slow settings. We'll start with that. For tack welding, it's perfect. Alright. Let's get set up. Put your helmets on, gloves on, cover yourself up. When I say cover, I'm gonna count to 2 and I'm gonna weld. If you look at the forbidden light after that, that's on you. Here's what we're doing today. Okay? Tack welds, 3 welds. This is check plus work. Really nice stuff. And I'll have this up for you guys to look at. We're going to start with tacking each end. So that way it doesn't come apart. And then we'll work on some tack welds. Okay? Now, I do not care if you stand or sit. Totally up to you. You do need to prop yourself up though. So if you stand up, Okay, prop myself up on the table. If you sit down, you got some options, but you will be showered with sparks. So sparks will land on your pants, land on your ankles, etc. Just be aware of that. Okay? All right, let's tag these together. Cover. Okay, I'm going to tag the other side. Cover. Okay, put your helmets on. This is called fit up. Okay, pieces are even. I tack both sides. They're strong enough where if I drop them, I should be able to break them. That's a good tackle. If I can break it, that means, oh, I screwed up. I need to redo this. No big deal. Here's another example. Here I got one from Metal Fab 2. They're rolling rings right now. Tack together. Now those are bigger, right? Probably to the point where they're too big. Okay? But again, held up. Okay? Held up. Now, that's not the final. We have to weld this shut yet. All right, let's tack these together again. It's a short 1 second weld. Cover. Cover. Okay, put your helmets on. I told you there's two angles, right? For tack welds from here on out, it's going to be a 90-90. Okay, we're going to weld right down the seam, just like this one. It's about a half a second weld. Half a second. Let's do a couple. You ready? Okay, cover. All right, we're coming up. Not too bad. Okay, probably the right size. You're on the seam, right? I wouldn't go much bigger than this. Okay. We're gonna do 10 or more. Okay. Now I always have to do some bad ones, so that way you know what they look like. Okay. So now I'm gonna do some bad ones, so we know what not to do.
Hold up, I can't hear you right now.
Remember, watch this, 3/8 of an inch, right? Every time. There it is. All right, let's do some bad tack welds. You're gonna hear it. Whoop. Cover. Okay? Oh! Bad ones, look at that. Bad ones, those are not good. Not even close. Okay? They're real bad. Okay, that'll take some practice. Alright, now let's talk about welding 3 lines. Surface welds, we call them. We have 2 angles we need to maintain. Now, students, this one's the hard one. So this is your work angle, this way. Okay? People will start here and their arm will get tired, and pretty soon by the end of the weld, they're welding like this. Not okay. So the angle is 90 degrees. Your travel angle is going to be 10 to 15. So I'm going to take my hand, I'm going to rotate it, and this is what I'm going to maintain. Now, if you can maintain this height, this angle, and this angle, you're going to do well today. If you can't maintain one of those 3, I'll show you some examples of what you will look like. Okay? Let's start with a good one. Okay? So again, 90 degrees, 15, and then my contact to work distance. You ready? Over. also take your gloves off. I have 2 dunk tanks. They're black, they're over here by the table. It's a quick dunk. If you baptize it, where you're like swirling it around, not okay. Too much. Okay? Not a bad well. I would give myself a check. See a little variation in travel speed. Okay? But not bad. We're looking for about 3/8 of an inch wide, about 3/16 tall. Okay? Now these were slow settings. I want to switch it to the fast setting and I want to show you the difference. Okay? So we're going to go 22. 400. Okay, let's try this again. Ready? Cover. Okay, what did you notice for a difference? Sounded different. What else? Slower, faster? Faster. It was twice as fast as what the first one was, okay? Do I have the same weld? Same weld? Pretty close. Very similar, right? I don't care what setting you use, you get the same result. It's just realistically, it's you, right? Okay, let me give this a quick dunk. By the way, take your gloves off. It's good practice. Take your gloves off when you're doing this. All right. Not bad? Let's do the bad welding now. Okay? I'm going to do a bad weld. Listen. You guys be able to see really well. Tell me what I did. Okay? Here we go. All right, cover. Okay. What did I do? Great. Gun angle. I changed both gun angles, both of them. Okay? One of them, I did the work angle where I tipped my gun down and was shooting like this. Yep. And then I turned the gun this way, I shot it this way. Did it well? Sure, but it was terrible. What about the first part? I was like 2 inches away. Could I strike an arc and weld? Sure. But that's the result. I'm surprised I don't have porosity here. I really am. I'm surprised. Okay? What questions do you have for me? Hear that? I just broke a tack weld. That's what that was. What questions do I have for me? All right. Here's what I'd like you to do. I do not need a grade today. Okay? This here is what's required. It's 10 tack welds, 3 welds. I get 1 grade for the tacks, 1 grade for the welds. But I don't need it today. Actually, I don't really even need a score, a final score, until like December. So please do not feel, Christy, can you score this? Christy, can you score this? If it's not good enough to score, don't bring it to me. If you're like, Christy, I think this is good, let's put something in the book, then bring it to me. I don't care if you do it wrong 1,000 times, you are going to do it right. The pieces that you prep last period, start with tacking them together. Start with tack welds on the low settings. You always have to tack on the low settings. So like 18 and a half, 300, 325. Okay, start with tack welds and then do some welds. Okay? Find a partner, find a booth, contact tip, gas nozzle. Go.